In the SCA, safety is very important. So if you want to make your own gambeson to fight in Rapier, it is very important to have it tested. Now, make sure that your gambeson covers under both of your arms because you have an artery there, and inside your thighs. It needs to be thick enough to withstand a broken blade. And to know that it's thick enough, you need to have it drop tested. If you have your own drop tester, you may want to have something inside of it just in case your fabric does break. That way it won't damage what you're on. Now, location does matter. You can't do the drop test on a bed or else anything will pass, and you'll end up wearing a dangerous gambeson. So make sure you're testing it on something solid and rigid. Now, the recommendations that I've heard is to start off using the amount of layers you know for certain will pass. My fabric, for example, 5 layers is an overkill, so I will start off with that. With your layers, you have it over the base. Then you just have to put hose clamps on it. Push down the hose clamp to the bottom and then just tug on the fabric to make sure it's nice and tight. And tighten up the hose clamp, keeping the fabric nice and tight during the process. Put another hose clamp on top and do the same thing. Now, this is the guiding tube, and this is the drop probe. Align the 2 lines, but most people do it once the drop probe is in place. Have it in line, and then just let go. Fabric is nice and fine. Now afterwards, make sure to see how loose it is. If it came loose, you'll have to try it again. If a hole went through more than 1 layer, it failed, and you need more layers. You're more than welcome to stick with the amount of layers you have. It would be safe. You could risk overheating if you wear too many layers. So if you want to drop it, then after each test, remove a layer and see if it works for that amount. 1, 2, 3, 4. You just need to repeat it. All fine again. Actually, it feels a bit loose. Make sure to get it really, really tight. You don't want thin fabric making it through, just in case. I have learned first aid, and arteries, they spill out a lot of blood. If you get stabbed in the heart, under your arms, or just anywhere in the chest, you could risk dying. That's why it's so important that only really strong fabrics make it onto the field. Just testing it again because better safe than sorry. That went through the first layer. However, since it didn't go through all of them, it passes. This means that if the same amount of force were applied to me during a fight, the first layer would break, but I would still be fine. It wouldn't get all the way through. And so people know what a fail looks like, I'm only going to be using 3 layers of this. You're going to be able to hear a pop.